Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick it away, start us off. Bringing it out, it's Martin. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Will hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss play to the outside. Second down after that run on the previous play. He tosses it back. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, I love it. The offense pulls out the flea flicker at the perfect time. We saw them run this in practice this week, and it works here just like they rehearsed.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
They lost the football near the goal line. Looks like their defense has it for a takeaway.
What a job by this defense. Backed inside their own 5-yard line. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball back to their offense.
The shotgun running play call. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, great job up front here in getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those 1st downs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Past the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Grant behind the line. It's Moore. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now operating in empty. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Perry. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down marker.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an point away from tying this game up.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back in motion now. To the air. It's Carr. Blocked by the receiver. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Carr. He's looking deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State.
Number 82.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. It's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. The shotgun handoff here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Moore. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Caught on the outside, it's Moore. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll feed the back again. Running with purpose. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Up over the middle. It's Reynolds. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. The running back here on a direct snap. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they're running on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to pass here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here we go. Oh, he tosses it back. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
This is a risky play by the offensive coordinator going with the flea flicker. Yeah, if you catch the defense napping, it can be a big play, but there's just too many variables. You're putting the ball into the hands of a non-thrower, a skill guy who wants to catch the ball instead of throwing it. And when the defense is barreling down on him like that, then it's hard enough for a quarterback to make the throw, let alone a guy that's not used to being in that position, and he ends up throwing a pick.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield. It's Carr. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it second and short. Leaning on the run game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver and an end around. Defense, not fooled at all. They get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the runner takes off to his right. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Tailback takes the handoff again. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Moore. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Bringing pressure. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking downfield, it's Randall. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Makes a nice move there. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Gain of 16. And that's good enough for a first down.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.